Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to lay out a complete blueprint for one of the most solid career paths in India, landing a secure government job right after you finish Class 12. So, let's just dive right in.
So you're done with your 12th boards, and maybe you were one of the lakhs of students aiming for JEE or NEET, but things didn't quite click. You might be feeling a little lost, asking yourself that big question, ab aage kya? Trust me, that's a totally normal feeling. But here's the thing, this isn't the end of the road. It's actually the start of a brand new one.
And this is the most important message I want you to hear today. You don't need a fancy college degree to build a stable, respectable career. Every single year, lakhs of students, people just like you, get into government service with nothing more than their 12th pass certificate. This isn't just some backup plan. For so many people, this is the main goal.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the opportunity itself. Then, we'll look at your best job options, guide you through the application process, lay out a solid 6-month prep plan, give you some specific tips for certain jobs, and finally, show you how you can start today.
Right. First things first. In today's world of startups and fast-paced private jobs, why is a sarkari naukri still the ultimate dream for millions? I mean, what's the big deal, really? Well, let's break down the actual, tangible benefits that make it so attractive.
Look, you have to see this as a complete life package. Job security is, of course, the #1 reason. You're not going to wake up one day and find out your job is gone. The salary is good, and it grows steadily over time. But honestly, it's the other stuff that creates a real safety net. Things like health insurance for your whole family, plenty of paid leave, and a pension that ensures you're taken care of after you retire. It's an entire ecosystem built for stability.
All right, now we get to the exciting part. We know why these jobs are great, but what exactly are they? Which departments are hiring people like you? Let's jump into the actual opportunities you can apply for right away.
So the Staff Selection Commission, or SSC, is probably the biggest player here. Their most popular exam for 12th pass students is the SSC-CHSL. That stands for Combined Higher Secondary Level Exam. Through this one exam, you can get jobs like Lower Division Clerk, Junior Secretariat Assistant, or Data Entry Operator. Then there's SSC Stenographer, if you have shorthand skills, and of course SSC GD Constable. That's your gateway into central forces like the BSF and CRPF.
And next up, the lifeline of our country, Indian Railways. The Railway Recruitment Board, or RRB, holds the famous NTPC exam. For you guys, the non-technical popular categories exam offers roles like Junior Clerk and Ticket Clerk. And beyond that, the railways also hire in massive numbers for Group D posts. These are the people who form the backbone of the railway's day-to-day operations.
And to give you an idea of the sheer scale we're talking about, this isn't some 100 or 200 jobs. The latest RRB NTPC notification, just for 12 pass candidates, announced over 3,000 vacancies. Just let that sink in. That's more than 3,000 families whose lives could be completely transformed by just one exam. Now, for those of you who dream of wearing the uniform, there are so many options. Every single state recruits police constables. At the national level, you've got the Agniveer scheme, which lets you join the Army, Navy, or Air Force. And hey, if you love nature, you can even become a forest guard in your state's forest department. Each one of these is a unique way to serve the country.
Okay, so you've seen the jobs, you're feeling pumped up, but how do you actually apply? I know the application process can seem a bit complicated, but it's really just a systematic process. Let's break it down into super simple, easy-to-follow steps.
Nowadays, pretty much everything is online. The first and most critical step is something called one-time registration, or OTR. The best part is you only do this once on a portal like ssc.gov.in, and it saves all your basic details. After that, you just need to keep an eye out for notifications, fill the form for the job you want, upload your documents, pay the fee, and you're done. And here's a pro tip. Always, and I mean always, download and save a copy of that final confirmation page.
Seriously, the key to a stress-free application is to be prepared before you even begin. Get all these documents scanned and saved in a folder on your laptop or phone. Your 10th mark sheet is super important. It's your proof of date of birth. Your photo and signature have to be in the exact size and format they ask for. Having all this ready to go will make the whole process an absolute breeze.
Now listen up, because this might be the single most important piece of practical advice I can give you. Do not wait for the last day to apply. Lakhs of people are trying to do the same thing, and the official websites always crash or slow down to a crawl in the last few days. Get your form in early and save yourself a massive headache.
Okay, now we're getting to the heart of it all, the preparation.
Let's be real, getting a government job isn't about luck. It's about a smart, consistent, and well-planned strategy. So here it is, a realistic 6-month blueprint that can take you from square one to being fully prepared for the exam.
I want you to think about this journey in 3 phases. The first 2 months are purely for building your foundation. Don't even think about speed, just focus on understanding every concept inside and out. The next 2 months are all about practice. You'll apply what you've learned by solving hundreds, even thousands of questions. And the final 2 months, that's when we build speed, accuracy, and do tons of revision, mainly through mock tests. This step-by-step approach is the key to solid prep without burning out.
And you know what the best part is? The course syllabus for almost all of these 12th level exams is nearly identical. You've got reasoning, which tests your logical skills, quantitative aptitude, which is basically your class 10th maths, basic English language skills, and general awareness. If you can master these 4 pillars, you're pretty much ready to compete for dozens of different government jobs.
And look, you don't need to spend a ton of money. You can build a fantastic foundation for free using your old NCERT books and some amazing YouTube channels that are dedicated to this stuff. For practice, those classic reference books are still gold. But if you are going to invest your money somewhere, I'd highly recommend a good online mock test series. That's one investment that is absolutely worth it.
Now, let's be crystal clear about mock tests. A mock test is not just a practice paper. It is a full simulation of the real exam. You've got the time limit, the negative marking, the whole pressure cooker environment. But taking the test is only half the battle. The real learning, the real improvement happens afterward, when you sit down and analyze every single mistake you made. That analysis is the secret sauce to boosting your score.
So many bright students fail not because they don't know the subjects, but because they fall into these common traps. They don't manage their time well in the exam. They ignore negative marking, where wrong answers actually reduce your score, and they just guess widely. And the biggest mistake? They don't revise enough. Always remember your goal is to maximize your final score. That means your accuracy is way more important than how many questions you attempt.
Okay, so that 4-subject strategy is your foundation, your base. But for some specific jobs, you need to tweak your approach a little bit to really get that competitive edge. So let's look at some quick job-specific tips.
For SSC-CHSL, for example, the written exam is only stage 1. You absolutely have to clear a typing test later. So start practicing your typing for 15 minutes a day right from the beginning. For RRB and TPC, maths and general awareness have more weightage, so you need to give them a little more of your study time. And for any constable or GD exam, your physical fitness is just as important as your written test score. You have to train your body and your mind at the same time.
We've covered the why, the what, and the how. But you know, knowledge without action is pretty much useless. So, what should you do the moment this explainer ends? Here is your immediate, no excuses action plan.
Don't put this off until tomorrow. Step 1. Go to the official SSC and Railway websites and finish your one-time registration. It'll take you maybe 30 minutes. Step 2. Download the official syllabus for the 2 biggest exams, CHSL and NTPC. Print it out and stick it on the wall where you study. Step 3. Find a good, free Telegram group or YouTube channel for daily current affairs and subscribe. These 3 small steps will officially get the ball rolling.
And through it all, please remember this. This journey is a marathon, not a sprint. You're going to have good days, and you're definitely going to have bad days. But the people who make it to the finish line are the ones who just keep showing up day after day. It's that daily discipline and consistency over months that will eventually get you that joining letter.
So there you have it. The complete blueprint is in your hands. The path is clear. The opportunity is very real, and lakhs of students have walked this path before you. The only question left is, are you ready to put in the work and begin? The choice and the opportunity is all yours.